I'm also inspired. Ooh, sorry, I burped. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Vlogmas. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm so sorry for the inconsistency in videos lately. I've just been so exhausted and I kind of just needed to take a mini break. I thought I would glow up like I promised myself I would. So this morning I woke up and I tried to work out for a little bit. And then I took a shower and now we're here. I'm gonna get ready with you guys to also answer a couple of your guys' questions that you asked me on Instagram. So yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna shave my mustache because usually I wax it, okay? I never do this, but I don't have like one of those like eyebrow shaver things that you do this with. So you know what? We're working with what we have, so oh well. I already moisturized my face and put on sunscreen and stuff. I'm gonna list all of the products that I'm using down in the description box below as usual. I have not been buying like new makeup or anything like that, honestly. Wow, my eyebrows are working with me today. Okay. Okay, the first question is, how's San Fran treating you? As you guys know, I actually moved from Denver over to California and we live in the Bay Area. I actually don't live in San Francisco. I actually live in Oakland. We try to visit the city pretty often because we love it over there. It's really fun and there's always stuff to do. But so far I've been really loving it. I've learned a lot and I feel like I fit in more here. As weird as that sounds, like back at home, of course I have my group of friends and my core group of people, but I don't feel like self-conscious to dress up or anything like that. Oh, I'm gonna be using this Milk makeup primer because I'm trying to blur out these pores. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I love the weather here. Sometimes it gets like really cold, but there's no snow. Let's move on to the next question. What is your most favorite thing to do when you have a day off from everything? My favorite thing to do, honestly, is to film stuff and edit and do all that stuff. But if I'm like off of that as well, I think my favorite thing to do is probably just go out in the city and walk around and get coffee, go to cafes and stuff like that. I'm like super into that. I also love going thrifting when we have a little extra cash. I'm trying to get better at not like staying in the house so much. I'm trying to use up this foundation because I really want to try the CoverGirl Elixir foundation. Also, did you guys hear that CoverGirl is now cruelty-free? Also, this thing is falling off. Okay, next question is, how do you stay motivated when your mind wants to be productive but you're also dead inside? I'm usually a very like goal-oriented person. I always am on the go. I always want to get stuff done all the time. But there are times when like I just can't do anything and I don't want to be productive. I just want to like sleep. For instance, if I'm like really tired and I don't want to go to work or I don't want to create or anything, I just think about my family and how hard they've worked to get me to where I am, and I think about like my why. I always go back to my vision and what I want to do. That's like spiritually and really deep thinking, but if we're talking like the surface level, if I'm feeling really tired that day and I don't want to do anything, I will set myself an alarm for like X amount of time to take a break, 1 hour power nap, and then after that, then I have a list and I plan out all of my activities and I write everything down. The next question is, how do you afford living in San Fran? The rent is a lot higher than what it is back at home in Denver. We were definitely spoiled back then. Before we came over here, I knew about like a couple months ahead of time that we were gonna up and move. So I basically like worked my butt off and I picked up hours. I worked a lot and I sold my car and I probably had a couple grand in my savings account, and that was it. And within the first week that I was here, I was already job hunting. I ended up getting, you know, a pretty good job at a company, and I work part-time because I'm in school full-time, and we tried to be really smart about like what we actually needed for our new place and what we needed to prioritize. I'm comfortable, but like I'm like minimalist comfortable. Does that make sense? Like I don't splurge on like clothes or makeup or any of that stuff anymore. I like rarely go shopping. If you guys are interested in a video on tips on moving to a bigger city, please let me know. I would love to help you guys out in any way that I can. Obviously, I'm like still learning. Let's say if you are trying to move to the Bay Area, I would say you should definitely plan ahead and plan to do research on jobs. Like let's say if you're gonna go to school like me and you're gonna work part-time, you need to find a part-time job that pays you more than minimum wage, so that way you can make rent. That's the most important part, and that's the biggest chunk that's taken out of my paycheck. Obviously there's always fear in moving to a new place because there's a lot of transitions. It's gonna be hard, it's not gonna always be easy. Your patience will be tested like multiple times. You're probably gonna break down. Like I've had multiple breakdowns, you guys, since I've been here. But honestly, it's been really rewarding and it's been worth it because I feel like I'm truly growing every single day and I'm learning new things every single day. Another question is, do your parents support you financially in any way? I really try not to ask them for help. Once in a long while I'll ask them for help, but they don't support me financially like at all. It's not like they don't want to, I just don't want them to, you know what I mean? So like rent and stuff, everything else I pay by myself. My parents will like give me money every now and then, or if they want to treat me out to something, they'll like send me a check. They don't pay for my schooling, that's on me, and also like bills and stuff, that's also on me. As far as like my phone bill, I'm on my mom's family plan, so she does pay for my phone. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. Everything else is me. So next question is, how do you figure out what sort of things to vlog or post about? Ooh, that's a good question. I post about things that I'm like passionate about. I'm like super passionate about being productive, saving money, because that's like a constant struggle for me. I think about like what is going on in my life right now that I know someone else is going through the same thing, and if I can impact one person to think about their finances and to change their mindset on like not having to feel like they have to spend so much money on being on trend, like stuff like that. I'm like super into that. How would you describe your style? My style, I feel like it changes all the time, and like I don't know how to categorize it into one thing, but if I would say, like to describe it in 3 words, I would say thrifty, Parisian, and vintage. That's like the scope. Next question is, what's something about you that not many people know about? Oh, I thought of one. I am allergic to turmeric powder. Here's a short story time. Back in high school, I had a really good friend. She brought in this amazing Indian like fried rice, and I ate like 2 plates of it, and I didn't know that I was allergic to turmeric until after I ate that plate of amazing fried rice. I went to dance practice later on that evening, and tell me why my lips, like, oh my gosh, they like swelled up so big. They were like this. Like I did not need lip injections, girl. It was like to the max. My eyes were like swollen. Oh my god, it was so bad. Had to get like an EpiPen for it and stuff when I was younger. I just can't have turmeric, so. And it also sucks because it's like really good for you. Put in 2 products in my hair and then just kind of let it sit for today. I don't really feel like putting heat on it. This stuff is like really potent, so I just like to rub it on my ends. Let me go change my outfit real quick and I will be back in a second. Let me show you guys my outfits. Honestly, this is a very similar outfit to what I've been wearing like every day lately, but that's okay. These jeans are from Urban Outfitters. This sweater, I don't remember, but I got it for super cheap. But I like it because it's pink and it has like little ruffles. Like, wow. I might pair this outfit with some Docs. I think that would be, oh yeah. we're doing the dogs. Anyways, I hope you guys take some time to glow up today. If you guys would like to see more transformation videos, let me know. Thank you guys for joining me on another episode of Vlogmas, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.